Do you want to keep your birds happy and alive? If so, then you need to be practicing proper biosecurity. Because if you aren't, the predators and diseases aren't either.
What is biosecurity?
Great question! Biosecurity means basically practicing protection of your animals.
How do you practice biosecurity?
Another great question! Since pretty much everything is a threat on the farm, including literal air, equipment, people from other farms, domesticated and wild animals, it is very important to be aware of everything that's happening on your farm. Biosecurity is basically protection, and protection means to prevent something bad from happening, which means that prevention is the best sort of biosecurity. First, less is more. Of lowering your visits to other farms and visitors to your farm, as well as keeping away wild and domesticated animals and pest control. Also, dry, clean bedding, ventilation, and daily inspections are very important ways to keep biosecurity good. We also got this lovely acronym that is helpful in your prevention measures. It's called WISER, which stands for Watch, Isolate, Sanitize, Educate, and Report. When you watch, it is observing your animals for any signs of diseases or any entrances that any predators may be making. Isolation is important. Isolation is important in case there's actually a disease or just for prevention. So the isolation of sick or new birds. This includes for shows, so depending on how serious it is, could be isolation up to 3 weeks. Medication can also be given out during this time, such as amprolium for coccidiosis or permethrin for mites. Sanitization is also a good prevention measurement if you think that something may need it, especially if it came from somewhere foreign. But how can you do all this? Education! Great ways to educate yourself are readings, training seminars, and newsletters. Oh no! What if my efforts were great, but someone else's efforts were futile? That's when you report to the New Jersey Department of Agriculture at this number right here. This will help stop the spread. Now, you are very educated on how to help your birds not die. But why is this relevant, especially right now? Well, it sort of has a lot to do with the avian influenza outbreak that is happening right now, which is why those muggles who don't have chickens have to pay $8 a dozen. Hi. The virus spreads naturally through wild birds, which can get to yours through physical interaction or through droppings. It also spreads pretty rapidly, so if one bird has it, unfortunately the entire flock must be eradicated. Avian influenza is a reportable but non-treatable disease, so that's why right now is an especially important time to be practicing biosecurity. Oh no! My chicken is coughing! That must automatically mean it has avian influenza! Well, not always. Here are some telltale signs that your birds might be infected. Number 1 is sudden death. Respiratory issues as well, along with swelling and or discoloration of any body parts, diarrhea, nasal and or ocular discharge, reduced egg laying, a lack of energy or appetite, nervous system such as uncoordination or not normally functioning body parts, and even depression. I hope you learned something today and that my video was helpful. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. Say bye. Bye. Says bye.